Hey kings and queens, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I have had a time trying to do this video. There was a Goodnotes update and I had to go ahead and do that because Goodnotes was trying to make me look a little crazy when I was trying to demonstrate copying and adding pages, and it was making it look as though like the planner wasn't working when it was Goodnotes. So I went on and did that update. Hopefully that fixes things because yeah, it was trying to make me look really crazy. So again, welcome. I want to go ahead and do this video because I've done a video already showcasing the Melanated 365 planner that is currently in my shop. That is currently bestseller. So clap it up for that. That would not be possible without my great customers who are not really my customers. In my head, you all are like my friends. Y'all may not know it, but yeah, I'm always the type of person when it comes to products that I sell, and this is me being totally honest, because if it wasn't honest, I just wouldn't bring it up. But it's more than just a sale for me. I like to be there for my customers any way that I can, even after the sale. And yeah, I never want anybody to purchase my product. You know, it's always appreciated, but I never want someone to like purchase my product based on the fact of, you know, like, oh, I want to support, you know, a black owned business, or I want to, you know, just be there to support. I really, you know, put a lot of dedication into my products, and this is something new for me that I, you know, ventured out to do, and turns out I'm pretty good at it. So I'm very happy about that. But I want you to buy it on, you know, the thought process that you actually want the product. And like I said, I appreciate, you know, wanting to support black businesses because I get it. I'm the same way. But I want you to actually purchase something that you're going to love as much as I love it myself. So with that being said, I am doing a video to showcase my newest collection, which is going to be the Zodiac 365 journals. So it's a journal slash planner. The first planner that I did, which again is the Melanated 365, that one was more focused on being a planner and then also a journal. This one is focused more on being a journal with also having planner capabilities. And I'll kind of explain what I mean by that as we go through it. So where I get the part of 365 with all of my collections that I currently have, which is just 2 for right now, but stay tuned, there will be more, is the fact that whatever theme fits you as an individual. So like, for example, we have Taurus season that is coming up. I see you Tauruses, how y'all doing? So with that, if you are a Taurus, you are that all 365 and you embody that, and that's who you are, right? So this is going to be the Taurus 365 planner. My thought process is to basically make these as the seasons are coming up. So currently right now I have the Taurus and I have the Aries 365 journals or planners that are out currently. So this is what the Aries one would look like. Okay. But since we're approaching Taurus season, I thought I would showcase this one. So all the ones that I create are going to kind of have this vibe or this theme going on, where you've got this beautiful black queen on the front cover, and she is just going to be serving and giving, and it's just going to be like when you look at it, you're just gonna you're gonna want to come to the cover and then go to whatever you're, you know, trying to get to, because the cover is just, it's giving everything that it's supposed to give. Okay, so I want to kind of just go through and show you all the different areas in it, and to showcase the hyperlinked sections of it. So that's what this video is going to be more focused on. I'm very open to ideas for videos, you guys. If you all are needing like step-by-steps on how to work Goodnotes. I haven't made those because, as I stated in my last video, there's a plethora of videos out there showing how to work Goodnotes. Xodo, I think it's called, Noteshelf, Notability, all those different apps that my planners work with. So that's why I haven't done a video like that. But if you want to maybe see one from me, where I show how to work Goodnotes in itself, just, using my planners, then I'll most definitely do that. After this, I plan to make a video showing how you would work the sticker books that I also sell in my shop to go with my planners. So yeah. All right, so let's start with this section here. So as you can see, I'm switching my Goodnotes back from editing mode, which this is what I consider editing mode, because when you have it in editing mode, this is when you're able to write in your planner. So right now I have my Apple Pen and I'm like writing in the planner. So I wanted to show you that's what it means to be in editing mode. I've gotten some questions from some of my customers who are not that familiar with Goodnotes, and that's perfectly fine, because I was once that person, to where they're trying to work their hyperlinks and they're trying to push on something and they're like, hey, it's not working, can you help me? And the first thing I tell them is, hey, make sure that your Goodnotes is in like non-editing mode. You can't really see the button that I'm hitting on, but it's right here in this area. I don't know if that helps, but I can't like circle it on the iPad itself for you to see it. But it's a button here at the top that kind of looks like a pencil. And so this means that I'm in non-editing mode. This means I can click on whatever is considered in hyperlink and get to that page. So just to show you, if I were to click on this little crystal rock here, or these paper clips, this coffee cup, this Apple Pen here, this plant, or this little essential oil bottle, those will take me to those particular sections that I have labeled here. Okay. So I'll just give you an example. I'm going to get in non-editing mode and I'm going to click on this first one here for health and wellness. Okay, so when I click on it, it's going to bring me to the health and wellness section. So it's just a quicker way, instead of me having to swipe through, all of the pages to get to it. And this page is not supposed to be here. That was from the last video that I tried to make when everything just kind of went wonky for me. So take that out real quick, come back here. So that's just one example of if I click on it, if I click here on the Apple Pen that we see here at the top, this is my writing or journaling section. So if I click on it, it's going to bring me to the writing and journaling section of my journal/planner. Okay, so all of these are going to have their own dividers, and they're all like decorated with the different zodiac journals. I try to include, like, you'll see little things that kind of go along with your zodiac. Like down here is a little bull. Right here in her journal, she's got the zodiac, what do they call that? Constellation for Taurus. Then you have the little Taurus bull. So all throughout, especially on the different dividers, if you look closely and if you kind of look around it, you'll see the different things I've added in for each of the different zodiacs. Okay, so going back to the beginning here, one thing I want to point out is the reason that I call this a journal/planner. So let's get into that real quick. So I'm going to go back in non-editing mode. I'm going to click on the calendar one, which, let me show you that again. This is the one that I clicked on right here. Okay, so I'm going to click on that and it's going to bring me here. So the way that I have this set up is I have two calendar pages here, and you'll notice that one has a Monday start date and one has a Sunday start date, because I know there are people out there who like their calendars to begin on Monday. Some like it to begin on Sunday. So I wanted to put both of those in there for you to have that option to, work with whichever one you choose to. So the thought process behind this is for you to be able to write in your own month and then the numbers, because this is undated, and I wanted you to be able to use this year after year if you choose to. Some people, they get bored with the same thing for like the next year and maybe they want to switch it up. So I am going to continue to put out planners for, people who are like me and like to switch things up. But if you are somebody who's like, hey, look, I'm already saving money by buying this digital planner that I can reuse over and over again, and that's what I'm going to do with it, you can do that. After 2022 is over with, you're able to download another one of these, from within your files, and then have your 2023 one available. Okay, and then you're able to save the one from 2022 just in case you want to go back and, you know, look at certain things. So that's where these digital planners come into play as being, you know, something great, because unlike with paper planners, you're not able to reuse the planners. You just kind of stack them in your closet or in your garage, and then you sift through them when you're trying to look for stuff. As far as stickers, you're not able to reuse the stickers, you know, different things like that. So that's where the digital planners are really becoming popular, and that's why I love them so much. But anyway, so let's say I was creating this one as my January page, and I'm just going to type in January, and then I can of course change the color of it, and I can change the size of it. I can do all of that. Okay, so then after I put in January, let's say I go ahead and I put in my numbers. So I can't remember what day, you know, January started on, but yeah, so I write out my numbers. So then this is my January section. Okay, I like for mine to start on the Monday, so I would use this format versus this one. Okay, now what I would also do is behind my January section, I have these templates in here as well. So you have your daily planner, which on one side is going to have, like, you know, everything that happened for the day, like what was my goals for the day, what was the weather like. I need to be reminded to, I need to call or send an email to, my water intake, I'm grateful for, all of those different things. Then on the other side, I have kind of like your hourly section for you to write down, you know, hour by hour, what you have to do for the day. Then after that, I have a weekly planner. I sometimes use this section to, like, I personally use this section and I just put emojis. So that's how I kind of just explain the week. Like, I don't really write anything out here because I have a whole section within these planners where you can, like, write down exactly how you're feeling. So that's why I didn't make these boxes like all that big. So just to kind of give you an example of what I like to do with this page, I will go to the text, and then I'll choose an emoji, and then I'll say this is how my week was. Like, I just really don't have a full expression for it, and I'll just put that and say that's how Monday was for me this week. And then Tuesday I'll put something different, you know, that sort of thing. And then you have down here like a habit tracker. And then you have your monthly review, where you just kind of write in for the month, like, this is what happened this month. Then you have over here, this section is for like your monthly photos. So let's say like your best friend got married and you wanted to just put in the photos from that. So I'll show you an example. If I wanted to, let's say, this is something I accidentally screenshotted from a video, so I'll just, you know, just using that as an example. So you're able to, you know, put like different pictures in here to say, you know, this is what I want to remember this month for, which this is not a great example, but I don't want to go through my personal pictures. Not that I have anything weird in there, but you get it, you know. So yeah, so that's just an example of how that would work. And here's one of my advertisement pictures. So like if I wanted to use that to put into place, and then with Goodnotes, you're able to, like, you know, slant them if you want to, and you're just able to put them in however you want to. Okay, so that's what this section is for. And I'm gonna just delete those. Okay, so within this, I would take this monthly page, this weekly page, and this daily page. Let me also get rid of that. And what I would do is, now that I have my January section created, I would then go in and I would put the daily page, the weekly page, and the monthly page behind my January page. So let me just give you an example of what that would look like. So if I go here, this thing kind of acts up sometimes and it doesn't go away like it's supposed to. All right, there we go. So I'm going to copy this page, and then what I would do is I'm going to put it behind my January page because that's where I need it to go. And y'all, it's doing it again. I don't believe this. even after I updated it. Oh my goodness. Y'all can't see, but I'm hitting the add page button and it's not working. Anybody who's familiar with Goodnotes and is watching this video, if you could write in the comments if you have been having this same issue with Goodnotes. I've never experienced this before. That is crazy. I'm just now seeing if it's gonna let me. And see, before I had to get out of it and then I had to try it again just to prove that, you know, it's not my planner. It's like Goodnotes just having a fit when I'm trying to record a video, which is so cute. So let me try it again. Oops, I keep writing on my page. And let me get out of editing mode. Okay, maybe that was the issue. Maybe it's me. Oh gosh, maybe it's user error. I don't know. I think it's because I restarted it. But anywho, so I would again paste those 3 templates behind my January section so that behind January I'll have my daily planner, my weekly planner, my monthly planner. Then come the next month, I'll go ahead and create another one of these, put February on it, and then paste those same pages behind it. As the days go on within that particular month, I will just take this page, because as a daily planner, there's more than one day within the month, right? So if let's say I have something going on at work that whole week. So for this section up here that you see, where it's got my, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I would want to create a daily page for each of those days, so that I could come in and say, okay, so this is going to be for, and this is how I like to do my my days. Instead of like coloring them in, I go to the shapes tool and I like do a little circle around it so it can create a perfect circle, even though that was not perfect, I mean. So yeah, that's better. So then I'll fill out everything for the Monday. So then when I'm ready for Tuesday, I'm going to copy this page, paste it, and then I'll be able to do a daily page for Tuesday. So that's how that's supposed to be set up. So again, the month part, or the planner part of it, is going to be for you to create your own. And if there's anybody out there who buys this Zodiac planner and they need me to kind of like go more in depth, I even go as far as to call some of my customers sometimes and explain over the phone, because again, like I said, once you buy something from me, you are still considered my customer. You are still considered, you know, to be a part of me. It's not that I get the money and then I'm like, okay, they paid, cool, we don't need to talk about nothing else. No, because again, I want you to love my product for what it is, right? So yeah, if there's anybody else that's still, you know, kind of, you know, like, what is this part for again? Then just let me know, either by sending me a message under my YouTube video. It's probably best that you contact me through the app, just so that I can, you know, be able to like pull up information regarding your order there, and then we can kind of talk about whatever you have a question about. Okay, go away. Y'all, Goodnotes is really like playing with me right now. Stop it. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of not. I just want you to go away, please. Please don't pop back up. Oh my gosh. Y'all, Goodnotes is going through it. Even after I've like updated it, it's still like acting weird. Maybe if okay, now it goes away. Y'all see it with your own eyes. I don't know what's going on with this app today, but it has not been doing that. All right, so moving on to what do I want to show you next? So let's talk about this gold bar in the middle, because even this is a functional tool. So this gold binder ring is going to be on every single page, okay, except for one page, and I'll show you what page that is. But this gold binder ring is to take you to, so I'm going to get out of editing mode. It's going to take you to your inserts page. So no matter what page you're on, if you click it, it's going to bring you to your inserts page. And the reason why I wanted to have something that's going to direct you back here is because your inserts are going to be like your main part of the planner slash journal, or journal slash planner, I should say. All right, so I'm going to show you that in just a second. Since we're on this page, I want to highlight the fact that here, and here is my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my Etsy shop. So please, if you have not already, subscribe to my channel so that you will have, updated videos and how-tos to showcase, my new products and any videos that I make showing how to use it. Also, follow my Instagram. I'm trying to build that on up. And then also make sure you favorite my shop so that you can be alerted there of any new collections that I come out with, including sticker books, because y'all, I have so many things on the brain. One thing that's coming up, I'll go ahead and let it be known here, is I am working on a melanated 365 king planner, because I feel like there are men out there who would love to plan. Maybe not so much like us with the stickers and all of that. I'm going to kind of collect some data once I create that one, just to see, like, would men use, sticker sets with their planner if they could? I think it would be nice, as long as it's not feminine, or, if they choose to use feminine stickers, that's well as well. But like I said, I just need to get some stats, right? I'm wanting to create a LGBTQ plus planner as well to represent that crowd. I think that would be so awesome. I also want to work on some kids planners. So I kind of want to do like a whole family set of planners for your kids to, be able to have like coloring pages within their little planner, and it'll kind of teach them like how to navigate through the iPad or the tablet that they're using to kind of develop those skills. So yeah, y'all, like I said, y'all just stay tuned. I got some stuff coming, and I just want to do like a whole family and a whole collection of different planners, okay? So yeah, so just follow me on those different things so that you can be alerted and you can be updated with all of my products. All right, so moving on. So I'm not going to click on all of the inserts because, for one, I want some of the things to be surprises, but again, I just want to show you how this would work. So let's go ahead and under the home section, under here, I'm going to click on recipes, okay? I click on recipes, and of course it brings me to the recipe page. So as you click on your different inserts, you don't want to start writing on the different inserts from like this section, okay? You want to use the copy and paste function, and you want to paste the page wherever in your journal that you want it to be. So most likely what I would do, let's say I made my November monthly setup, and I know in November I'm going to be cooking for Thanksgiving, so I would take this template, this recipe template, and I would paste it in my November section. And then I also have like a shopping list insert. So I would most likely put my shopping list also in November because I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping for Thanksgiving. Okay, so since I'm talking about that, I'll show you what that looks like. It's going to be in the home section. So again, under home, you have shopping list right here. So let's click on that. So this just gives you an idea of what that looks like. So I could go in here and I can put in all the different things that I need. So like under proteins, I would put I need a turkey, I need ham, fruits and veggies, whatever I cook, whatever, all my stuff for shopping for Thanksgiving. So I would put that in my November section. Or again, it's all up to you wherever you would choose to put it, okay? So that is why this is your custom planner. You're able to set up your planner the way that you choose to, okay? Another section that I would like to show you, only because it's different, is under, under the work section. You see I have one here for dictionary / thesaurus. So I think it's so beneficial for us to learn like new words every day and learn like a daily word. But I also have it in the work section because, if you're at work, or if a lot of us that work from home, there may be times where we need to get to the dictionary or the thesaurus app, depending on, what we're doing. For those of us going to school, that's another thing. So of course you can go into Google and, go to the dictionary app that way. But again, my point for the specific planners and journals was to make things seamless. So I'm going to go ahead and click on dictionary/thesaurus. So as you see here, it tells us to click to go to the dictionary, click to go to the source. So when I click on it, it's going to tell me it's an external link. I'm going to hit yes. And it's going to bring me to the dictionary.com website. And then it even has your word of the day. So you get to learn like a word of the day each time you click on it. So I just thought about that and I was like, you know what, that would be like a great thing to have. And then of course I can just go right back to my Goodnotes. And then same thing for the thesaurus. Okay. So I wanted to showcase that just in case anybody got to this part and you didn't see the part at the bottom where it says, click book to go to such and such, and you're just wondering why in the heck does she just have a picture of a dictionary and thesaurus? Because you're able to click on it and you're able to go to that website. That's why. All right. So going back, let me see. Let's go back to our inserts page. And I could have hit on the gold bar. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I also want to show you under goals. Right. Okay. I must have hit on something a little too hard. So under goals, let me zoom out of this. So under goals, under this section, I want to show you the vision board right here. So I'm going to click on that. And this is no longer looking like a book or a planner or a journal like the rest of the pages. I thought it would be really cute to do this as like a cork board. Like if you were, doing this in real life, you would have some type of like cork board or like a dry erase board or a tack board, something like that. So I wanted to kind of give, that same idea and that same look. So we know with a vision board, like let's say you were visioning or envisioning opening up your own business. So you want to put out like your different list of different things that you may need to buy. Maybe you go on Amazon and you want to post all of your pictures for all of the things you need to start your business. Just like we showed you before, or just like I showed you, who was we? Just like I showed you before, you can put in, like different pictures. So let's say, this is just one of my old sticker book formats that I had. So I could just add in different pictures to say, okay, this is something that I'm working on. I can even do like a sticky note so that I can, write out some notes and, maybe I want some daily inspirational quotes of different things that I want to say. And I can, put that here on my sticky note and write it out. So also within this, you'll see on the side here, I have Pinterest, color picker, and vision board template. So if you click on these particular items here, these little hearts, they are also hyperlinked. So you can sign into your Pinterest page and have it to where you can go directly to that. There's also, I put in here for the color picker. So I'm going to just go to that real quick. And this is set up to help you get color inspiration. Because I know a lot of people like to set up their vision boards in certain ways and make it look nice and make it look pretty. So you're able to use this tool right here and get like the hex codes to be able to put it in and find colors that you want to. And then you can even go up here and pick color from a particular image. So an image that you may have on your computer or in your files, you can, pick that or open it up. And here's an example of it. And then you can pick your color within the image, and then it's going to give you, all the hex codes to it. So it's pretty neat. So I wanted to add that in because I know people like ideas like that. And then you even have one for the vision board template, which I'm not going to open that one, but you get the idea. Okay. And just like I said with the different zodiac planners or planner journals, because I want to be very careful. The reason I keep doing that is I want to be very careful because, again, this one or this collection is set up as more of a journal than it is a planner. Okay. But with this one, the zodiacs, I put in, the different detailings of the zodiac signs of the Taurus or the zodiac sign of the Aries. And as you can see on this one, you have the bull here. I'm moving this page around so much. So yeah, just different little, what do they call it, like cookies, or no, they call it something else when you're looking at something, and they Easter eggs. Yeah, Easter is coming up. Look at that. So yeah, different Easter eggs for you to find, like, little aspects of your zodiac sign within the journal/planner. All right, so I wanted to show you that. The next thing I want to show you is the section for your writing section. So I'm actually going to go back here, and I'm going to choose the writing section. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to bring me here to the divider page. So this is like a bookshelf here, okay? And it's going to have all of your different, like, diary, journal, blank page, grid, bullet, lined. So all of these are going to be hyperlinked to take you to that section. So for example, if I click on diary, the book for diary, it's going to bring me to a diary page where I can write out, different things that I would write in a diary. Even has a morning diary and an evening diary. Okay, so going back to that page, if I click on journal, it brings me to this journaling section. And this section I thought was really, really nice, and I wanted to create it for that particular reason of you being able to write out your feelings. So let's say you had an alt with someone, like you had an argument or a misunderstanding, a debate, something like that, and things kind of went wrong. So you can write out, what actually happened during that debate, or like my father says, a heated fellowship. Okay, so what happened? You can write it out. What were my faults in it? And we know us as women, especially, some men too, we don't like to express in that moment or to that person what our faults were. But, between you and your digital assistant, as I call my planners, you can write it out there. It can be between you and your digital assistant to say, all right, look, if I'm just keeping it 100, if I'm keeping it a buck, this is where I was wrong at. Let me write it down. Ain't nobody else going to see this. Secret is safe with you and your digital assistant, all right? What were their faults? And this list is probably going to be longer than this list, but hey, it don't matter because it's between you and your digital assistant, okay? What I learned from it. And then over in this section, I can write out all the things I wanted to say. You ever had an argument with someone and you were like, ooh, when they said this part, I should have said this. Dang, why didn't I think of that? Okay, it's all right. I'm going to talk to them again, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to bring this up because that's going to make them lay flat on their face, right? So you can write all of that out here. You can even put it as little bullet points to say, next time I talk to him, I'm going to tell him, you remember when you did this and I didn't say nothing, da, da, da. And it even tells you down here, don't hold back, sis. Don't hold back, bro. Write it out. Like, what did you really want to say to them? Don't hold it back, even if it's, using some colorful language. That's what you wanted to say to them, okay? So you have a section for that. So then let's go back to this section. So then all of these other parts where it's got blank, grid, bullet, these are just going to be your blank pages. Some people like to use just a blank page. Some people like to use grid. So let me show you. And remember, you're able to copy and paste these as much as you choose to. So some people like to just use blank. Some people like to use grid, bullet. Some people like lined. But then I also mixed it up because some people may prefer to use kind of like both in one. So I switched it up to where you can use blank with lined, or blank with bullet, blank with grid. And then I just kind of kept it going like that. Okay. So depending on what your style is and what your preference is, you're able to use those the way you see fit. And this is going to be especially for my students who take a lot of notes. This section is going to be for you, okay? So the last thing I want to show you, well, not the last, but getting there, I'm going to click back on my gold bar and bring me back here to my custom section. So with this, or bring me back to my inserts, I'm sorry. With this custom section, what this was created for is these sections here are already hyperlinked, but you have 8 custom sections for you to be able to create your own sections. So let's say for my business, La Jazzy Bells, let's say I wanted a section just for that. So I'm going to go ahead and I clicked on my text box, and I'm going to go ahead and type let's make that capital. La Jazzy. Okay. So I'm going to, I don't want to leave it in that font though. I want to get something close to what's already created. So I'm going to just choose this one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And I also want to, this keyboard is getting on my last nerve. That's why I had the little keyboard. But anyway, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So now what I'm able to do is I am able to click on La Jazzy and it's going to bring me to, now that didn't happen because I just did that. I did that for the last video. Like I told you, this is like my 4th time recording this. But since I created this section to be my business section, what I did was I went on and typed the name La Jazzy to let it be known that this is the section for my business. Okay, this is my own created section. You can even do one that's called Bible study or wedding planning or baby shower party ideas, whatever you want to. Okay, so you have 8 different sections that you're able to customize as to, you know, what you would want it to be. And then I just, again, added another picture to show, like, you know, that's how this would work. Okay. So that's how the custom section works. And then as you can see, what I did with these dividers is each time you turn the page, let me get out of editing. Each time, so I'm going to click on this divider. So each time you click on one of these, it turns the page. So you can see that divider is now over here on this end. So if I click this next one over here, see, it just flips like it would in a regular page. And then you have all of your different dividers that you can customize. Okay. And then that's the last divider. And then remember, within these sections, you can insert or copy and add any of the insert pages you choose to. You can copy and add any of the different parts that you choose to. You can get things off of websites, images, put it in those sections, you know, again, whatever you see fit. You can even make your own links in here within Goodnotes. So like if you had a Bible study section, you can even put a link in here that will take you right to the bible.com app or something like that. Okay, so the possibilities are pretty endless with these writing or note-taking applications. And then when you have the journal or the planners to go with it, it just makes it that much more, oh gosh, that much more seamless and easy to work around. Okay, so after the last page of your custom section, I have a how to use your guide or how to use your planner and journal section. I think I got the hiccups, y'all. And it's in the back here. And you also have a section down here at the bottom. Let me turn on my, where if you still need help, you can be directed back to my YouTube channel. So if you click on it on the little screen, it tells you it's going to take you to my YouTube page. So if you hit yes, it brings you here to my YouTube page. All right. So that's how that works. And then in the back, you have your back cover. And just like the front, you have all of your different sections here: writing, home, goals, calendar, work, health and wellness. All of these are, again, clickable. If you need to, like if for whatever reason you just came to the back of the planner and you needed to go back to those sections. And then even within this right here, if you click on the back cover itself, it brings you back to the beginning. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you found something useful from this. I hope you are able to now use your planner or journal to its fullest capabilities. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed as much as I have enjoyed creating these different products for you guys. Again, if you have any questions, anything that you need help with, reach out to me either on my Etsy page, my Instagram, my YouTube in the comments section. If you want to just tell me hi, or, you know, tell me how you think it looks, if it's ugly, you know, just give me some feedback, let me know. I wouldn't want to hear that, but you know, hey, if people will tell you how they feel, and that's what I learned. So yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day. This is the day right before Easter. So I hope if you celebrate Easter, you all have a wonderful Easter and you remain safe doing it. So yeah, kings and queens, that is all. Happy planning, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.